Hello and welcome back to Sunrider Academy. So, why are we shouting, I wonder? What was going on? Come on, there's only one thing which will save it now. Quick, we have to do it before it gets any worse. Sweet Mother of God. The sensation on my face intensified. The sloppy wetness, the unspeakable noise. This could only be... Arf! My eyes shot open, the world restored. Blah! My face contorted with disgust as I pushed my dog away. Oh, I managed to save him! I angrily wiped dog slobber off my face. What the hell just happened? You passed out after trying Asaga's juice? We tried to revive you, but it wasn't until the dog started licking you that you woke up? Asaga? What exactly did you put into that? Oh, you know, just regular stuff. Or maybe some of the stronger mojo that my dad drinks. Along with other secret ingredients, of course. Oh, you dumbass, what are you doing? Just spiking random drinks without warning me. I honestly didn't know it was that strong. Hey, kiddo. Could it be that you had an erotic dream during a near-death experience? Listen, you. What a man. To be unconscious but still dream of nude girls doing unspeakable acts to your body. Clearly masculine virility cannot be sedated, even by death himself. I gave Asaga a chop to the head. Ah! Dumbass. I could have a dream of that. And so the day passed. We ended up just fooling around the whole day, accomplishing absolutely nothing. That sure was fun. Let's do it again during summer vacation. It's fun when all of us are together. I guess Kato's going to get a lot busier from now on. We'll be busy with work once the break's over. Doesn't mean we can't have fun either. Right, Ava? Well, I guess a break every now and then's not bad. But only in moderation, okay? In moderation. Alright. And no more spiked drinks. If this was a school-sanctioned trip, I would have had to report both of you to the disciplinary committee. Even though I was the unwilling victim. Oh, okay. Next time I'll use something else. That was a very weird day. Still the holidays. How's my money doing? 41 money. Let's keep working. Hey. Club's a noun session. Bake, damn it. Bake for all you're worth. Okay, I should have more than enough to... Damn it. I was going to say I should have more than enough to afford various bits and bobs that I need. Still holidays, which is good. Damn it. Wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to go shopping. And let's buy the... What's the next event after Cure Day, whatever that is. Study day. Final exams. Another vacation. Then there's a kendo tournament. Okay, we've still got an awful lot of stuff to do in this game. As I say, I am willing to bet I'm going to have to split this over 2 weeks, which, you know, it happens. I don't... The mystical Dragon Bogu is said to have been created under the orders. It seems unlikely. I'm curious to know what the next swimwear one is. Given that after legally dubious swimsuits, what could he get after that? Propellers? To be fair, I would love it if you could get propellers. The Science Club will be victorious. Good. And let's reminisce with Murray. Which apparently is why we're still single. Hey, to be fair, we have started the romance track. What more do you want from us? Yeah, not a lot going on next week. That's okay. Looks like I just want to get some intel. Yeah, I think Sola's affection is maxed out. Ava's is damn near maxed out, so just Chigara and Asaga to worry about. Either way, let's go to the shrine for a bit. Hello, Chigara. How's me being charming treating you? Hey. Okay. They're pretty good, so we could do with increasing morale in the pool. And let's do the same again. Dang it. Don't know why Moray appreciates sports, but okay. Then again, some people do. Sports... Yeah, it's not something I understand, is people's fascination with sport. Yeah, I don't even understand people who like esports. Because at the end of the day, you're basically watching the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I appreciate different variations depending on who wins the match and what have you, but... Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still... You know, 90 minutes or whatever of the same basic thing. Then again, I fully appreciate there are lots of people who don't understand why, you know, people like me are into gaming quite as much, so... To each their own. And we're back in school. Yay. I better do some homework in the library. Yay. Let's report to the president. And let's do that other bit of homework. Hey, Chigara. That can be charming. Ha ha ha. Okay, good. And let's eat in the classroom and reduce stress a little bit. There's Asaga. I can't actually tell if she liked that or not. Okay, morale in the pool is pretty good, and their readiness will go up once I can afford the, use my what's it, so let's raise morale in the gym. Does that do with being a bit higher? Yes, I've got enough to afford the, swimming stuff. A massage machine. Custom chair. Promotes muscle growth for swimmers. Fair enough. Yeah, the next things I've got to buy cost $90 a pop. Oh, so many temp jobs. Though admittedly, I suppose $9 an hour is, yeah, about modern sort of low-level wages, isn't it? Actually, what is minimum wage in the States these days? I can't remember. I say, because minimum wage in this country is about 5 or 6 quid these days. That's 5 or 6 quid an hour. Yeah, apparently that's her approving face. It's kind of tricky to tell with Asaga. So yes, I know there's an achievement for getting something like, no, what's it? It can't be 1,000 readiness across all clubs. Actually, it might be, to be fair, I can't remember. No, it's a pretty hefty number, and I think it's 200 recruits across all clubs, which I'm not going to get purely because I'm small elite clubs. That's what I'm building. Clubs that laugh at the weak. In the courtyard. I sat beside Sola at her usual spot at the courtyard. Hey, Sola. Sola placed her chopsticks on her bento box. Why do you still speak to me? Just because I know about your disconnections doesn't mean I'm not going to eat lunch with you from now on. Do you not think I am unnatural? You're totally unnatural. I've never met someone who speaks in so many long words and in a complete monotone. But you're still my friend. Doesn't matter what condition you have. Besides, it's not like the disconnections are contagious. In my studies, I have found the controlling directive of all living organisms to be to pass on their genes to the next generation. Doing so ensures the continuation of the species. Yet the lifespans of all life forms are finite. You waste moments of your finite life speaking to someone certain to disappear from your timeline. While you are surrounded by a host of receptive and fertile females, you choose to interact with me instead. Your actions are illogical. They are a counter to the survival of your species, and they can only be described as self-destructive. I flicked Sola on the forehead. Ah, idiot. Humans are bigger than that. We actually believe in things like friendship and loyalty. Besides, I hope that wasn't just a fancy way of saying that you think all guys are pervs. But my studies... Maybe you should increase your sample size to more than just base animals and insects, Sure, non-sentient life behaves that way. But we're humans, aren't we? We're able to make civilizations, establish laws, promote the sciences because we've learned to master our baser instincts. Besides, how do you even end up thinking like that anyways? You always talk like a computer, not a girl. I am sorry my qualities are not sufficiently effeminate for your tastes. Okay, was she just making fun of me now? Anyways, I'm not going to quit bothering you until I make you laugh. Laugh? I rarely even see you crack a smile. One day, I'll make it happen. A ginormous ho-ho-ho from your face. You'll laugh so hard you'll look like a fool. And then you'll collapse on the floor suffocating because all the laughter is killing your stomach. I shall make a mental note to refrain from making such disruptive noises. Figures, huh? As a general rule, I advise against making goals which have near-nil chances of fulfillment. Odds don't matter to me. I'll make it happen. You are a strange man, says the monotone android girl. Very well, I shall permit you to accompany my meals for the meantime. Well, that's a relief. However, I ask that you refrain from attempting to emit such rambunctious noises from my mouth. I am certain, as the Student Council Vice President, causing a disturbance in the courtyard would be problematic for you too. I guess I'll just have to wait until we're somewhere else. Then I shall resume my meal. Okay, still need to raise morale here. Let's see if she's in the park. Nope. Yep. Asaga seems like the type to appreciate a pervy joke. And I have the day off today. Let's go visit the shrine. I felt like I should get some better karma for the coming days. And I wondered how Sola was doing too. Ah. Hey. Are you keeping well? Yes. There is no need to concern yourself with my well-being. Once a disconnection strikes, I have a period of stability. Sola walked me up to a monolith and walked me through a prayer. May the blessings of the Infinite Emperor reach you. Sola, I was wondering something. Yes? The water from the mountain pool that stopped the disconnection last time, didn't it? Indeed. When the disconnections occurred in the past, did the mountain water stop the disconnections then too? Yes. So far, it is the only thing which can completely reverse the process. Full immersion in regular water also increases the interval between the attacks. While swimming is not exactly my hobby, disconnections have led me to join the swim club. So that was the reason why Sola was the swim club captain. I never would have known. However, with each attack, the effects of the water weaken. Is there anything special about the mountain pool? While we perform rituals to purify the pool, it is for all intents and purposes merely an ordinary pool of mountain water. I am skeptical that the water has any special properties. It's one more mystery, huh? The mountain pool is a quiet place. Its serene beauty gives me solace. To a lesser degree, I enjoy the silence being submerged in water brings as well. Except I really doubted just being somewhere quiet was going to stop her from disappearing the next time it happened. Another dead end, huh? The head priest speaks that I was found alone in the mountains as a child. My origins are completely unknown. Perhaps my birth parents discovered my strange affliction and chose to abandon me, and attempt to start anew with another child. Certainly the disconnections are an unnatural event. If that was the reason for my abandonment, I cannot place blame for it on my parents. That was way too depressing to talk about with a straight face. Stop that, Sola. Don't be so down on yourself. I was not being unnecessarily pessimistic, but merely making a reasoned observation. The truth does not cause sadness in me. Such a response would be unnecessary, as sorrow does not change our reality. Still, Sola's complete lack of emotions disturbed me a lot more than her disconnections. I do not have particular dissatisfactions at having lived at the shrine, nor does my lack of parents bother me. Any disadvantage caused by my orphanhood to my future professional and social aspirations are non-issues to one who will be wiped from the timeline. Please do not overly concern yourself too much. Frustration boiled inside of me. Even though I wanted to shout at Sola that she was being too accepting of her fate, I knew I had no idea how to prevent her disconnections. In fact, she was right that getting angry or depressed wasn't going to bring us one step closer to a solution. I had no idea what I should even say to her. I'm sorry I'm not very helpful. One day, I'll give you a reason to be pissed off. Once we figure out your little disappearing problem, you'll be pissed off that you suddenly have to worry about getting a job and making a living like the rest of us. You'll be feeling like an idiot then, knowing you were just chilling your entire life when you should have been freaking out like the rest of us. You think parts of your body randomly vanishing at inconvenient times is problematic? Just wait until you have to fill out a job application and you have 3 years of missing work experience. Ha! You'll be wishing you could disappear then. Sola raised her sleeve and covered her face. Such foolishness. Beneath her sleeve, I could tell she was stifling a smile at my stupid bravado. In any matter, I am pleased by your visit. Yeah, I'll try and come around more often. I have taken too much of your time. I shall see you tomorrow. See you. Sola picked up a broom and started sweeping the ground. I feel quite sorry for poor Sola. Okay. Let's raise the morale in the pool a little bit. And raise the morale in the gym a little bit. So we're doing pretty well there. As I was leaving the school, I saw Sola sitting under the tree. Good evening. Hey Sola, what are you doing here? Lately, my thoughts have been strange. Shall you accompany me? I wish to go on a walk. We took the transit to the park, and we strolled around the trees in the twilight. The disconnections have been a secret part of my life for so long. You are the first to see it occur, aside from the head priest and his wife. Really? Don't worry, I won't go around telling anyone about it. Besides, I'm pretty sure no one will believe me, even if I did tell them. It is a strange thing. It is unlike... Sorry. It is unlike a fatal illness, for when I finally disappear, no one will be left in sorrow at my death. If death is even what awaits me at the end of this road, no one will remember upon me and be in pain. And that fact has always given me solace. Is that really true? I no longer know. I had accepted my lot in life. Knowing I was doomed to vanish, I moderated my emotions. I comforted myself with rationalizations. Despite that, I am scared. The thought of vanishing fills me with unspeakable dread. It is natural to fear death, is it not? I will have no legacy. Every trace of my existence will be wiped forever from this universe. The knowledge that nobody will even remember me is too sorrowful. Sola. I am sorry. I have troubled you. I felt so useless. I thought that any problem could be surmounted with effort and hard work. What could I do to keep Sola from disappearing? Don't worry about me. Anyways, I still haven't given up yet. As you said, there's still plenty of time until the next attack, right? We can still figure out what's causing these disconnections and end it. Once we do that, you'll go back to being a regular girl. Come what may, the only way we lose is if we give up too early. You and your promises. You can count on me. I'm the student council vice president. I'm not going to let a member of the student body down. God, that sounded so lame. It was the best I could do. I wasn't even the president, but I was talking so confidently. And it was just the stupid student council. It wasn't like I was some dashing space captain who could rush in and save the day. But Sola needed me, and I couldn't back down when someone else was counting on me. Understood. Please take care of me, and lift me from this wretched curse. Of course. I promise. Then I will hold you to your word. I laid wide awake on my bed that night. Despite having promised Sola I would save her, I had no idea what the disconnections even were, much less how to stop them. Finally, I stood up from my bed. I had to do something. I was going to the shrine to investigate the monoliths even more. There were pieces of lost technology, there was no doubt about that. Besides, weren't people supposed to pray at the monoliths? Find answers to life's mysteries all the time anyways? There's no harm in trying. I put on my coat and got ready to leave the house. Kato, where are you going? Cover for me if Mum and Dad find out, okay? Huh? Wait! I unlocked the door and went outside. Oh. The mountain was pitch black at night. Being in the mountains was totally different from the city, alright. Oh well, it's not like there were many dangerous wild animals around here. I turned on my holo to light the path and walked up the steps to the shrine. Whew. Now that I was here, I had no idea where to even begin. Well, I could start with a prayer. I walked up to a monolith and knelt down. Please, tell me how to stop solar disconnections. Well, that did nothing. Should have known better. Having made a fool out of myself, I picked myself up. But as I walked away, I felt something tug on my leg. What the... I lost my breath as I stumbled, and bewildered by the sudden tug, I looked around. Did I trip on a twig? No way, I always see Sola sweeping the shrine grounds endlessly. Was it just my imagination? Suddenly, there was nothing here. I walked further into the shrine. There was a large chamber in front of me with wide open doors. Strangely enough, I felt a powerful aura emanating from the chamber. I crept inside, being careful not to make any noises. Before me was a huge monolith. The air in here was strange, as if it was softly vibrating. I looked around. I was definitely alone. Well, I was here to investigate, wasn't I? I stepped up and placed my palm on the monolith. Please, if the Infinite Emperor was ever so almighty, then tell me how to save Sola. All of a sudden I heard a woman's voice behind me. She cannot be saved. Or how can something which never existed in the first place ever be restored? I spun around, but saw no one there. Who are you? Where was that voice coming from? Someone who's always admired you. Are you a real person? Or is this just the monolith's technology messing with my perception? My, you are a clever one. Well, that is what I've always liked about you, in all of your incarnations. So you're just the machine talking. You're not a real person, are you? I suppose that is a pretty close description of what I am. For now, consider me an embodiment of the monolith. Can you help me save Sola? The person you know as Sola does not exist in this timeline. That's not possible. I go to school with her every day. Everyone else recognizes her. She's a real person. Well, if you're going to be like that, it looks like I don't have a choice. There are an infinite number of realities occurring simultaneously right now. The present, the past, the future, all occurring at once. Those realities are separated, and you have no means of traversing between the universes. But that was not strictly the case in the past. You're talking about time travel. In a manner of speaking. The past? Could you mean the ancient Ruvians had technology to travel between these alternate universes? Or what does this have to do with Sola? Well, you're a pretty clever guy. I think you'll be able to figure out the rest. See ya. Wait! And you're not so bad looking in your younger form either. Well, that was interesting. I jolted awake in my room. What the living hell? I rubbed my forehead. Was that seriously all a dream? I could have sworn I went to the shrine last night. Was it transported here through the power of less technology? I got out of my bed. Oh, you're up early. Hey, Murray, did I randomly rush out yesterday night for no apparent reason? What? No, you went to bed like totally normal. What are you talking about? Was it just an unbelievably realistic dream? I admit I couldn't quite remember when I started to have the thought to go to the shrine yesterday night. Could I have fallen asleep and started dreaming that I decided to go to the shrine while lying awake in the bed? Speaking of which, I couldn't remember anything about how I got from my home to the shrine in the middle of the night. It was just like the setting just changed after I ran out my apartment. I was instantly at the shrine. Oh, god damn it, Kato, of course it was a dream. Only now that I was fully awake could I notice all the weird gaps in it. Besides, there was no way just touching a monolith could make a woman's voice appear out of thin air. I must be way too stressed out about Sola's disconnections. I fell into bed and quickly went to sleep. It's morning, time for school. I don't think it was a dream, at least not completely. You know, it certainly had dreamlike elements, but I seriously doubt that it was a dream. I was about to leave campus, and I saw Sola waiting for me in the courtyard. Hey, is something the matter? No. I merely wish to invite you to a shrine festival. In the Ruvian calendar, Pure Day was originally known as the Day of the Shah. It is a day dedicated to the girls of the Holy Ruvian Empire. There will be many exhibits and fun stands. I wish that you would accompany me. Sure thing. For the first time in a while, Sola's face glowed. You will surely enjoy it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Then I shall be off to make the preparations. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. So we have a date for what they were sort of referring to kind of as this universe's sort of maybe perhaps version of Valentine's Day. Sorry, just need to stretch a little there. Okay, stress isn't too bad, money could be better. Hey kiddo, reminisce with her. Apparently she didn't appreciate my reminiscing. Okay, a couple more school days, and then next week we've got the science exhibition, and then some exams, and then Pure Days in a couple of weeks. So at least we're planning ahead, I guess. Let's talk sports with Asaga. Okay, let's raise morale in the pool. Good, I don't have any homework at the moment. Temp job at the Science Centre. Well, the fact he describes that as a busy day. That was a pretty standard day, Kato. Let's de-stress a tiny bit and eat lunch there. Okay, so we've got 44 money and we need 90 in order to actually get anything done. So we're doing okay. Might have to check to see if there's any charms worth buying. But that's temp at the Science Centre. I really do love that Science Centre background. Nice work whoever designed that. Because I maintain, you know, the best thing about the art style for the Sunrider series is the design of the mechs. I mean, look at the Paladin, it is gorgeous. Sorry, I have a thing for giant robots. They're cool. Still, looking at my timer, that's a pretty good point to end this video. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.